What's up, guys? I'm Zach from Dr.Z Fabrication, and today is going to be an update video on my tin top, and I'll probably also show you some other stuff that I've been working on. I mean, it's fabrication stuff, so I figured why not? It's what I do. Might as well show you. So anyways, let's check out the tin top. Here she is. I got the charge pipe on. Got that all welded up. I wish I would have waited and got my other argon bottle filled so then I could have back purged this pipe. I feel like if I would have done that, my welds would have turned out much nicer. Which, yeah, I'm not the best TIG welder. It's something I haven't mastered yet, but I'm trying because, well, hopefully one day I can be real good at it. There's some other of the welds. So, I mean, I got that done on it. So it's build and boost. I ran it around my shop when I first got it on, and for some reason this thing just seems like it's, I don't know, man. I just can't, I don't know how to explain it. It's a turd. It doesn't run for shit. I don't know if it's because it's not getting enough fuel. I don't know, but I had my buddy come over here because I thought maybe it was a timing issue, because when you run propane and you run turbo, for any of turbo setups, I'm pretty sure you retard the timing. And then also same thing, if you're just running propane, you have to retard the timing. So I had him come over and we timed it, and I guess it's 10 degrees retard timing. It seemed when I did like a little pull, as in just from a stop and just punch it in first gear, it doesn't, I don't know, it just feels like a regular 1.3 Samurai motor. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's not getting enough fuel. I don't know. So I'm gonna hit up the guy from Got Propane and ask him some questions and see if he might know what it might be. So I don't know. I know it's a 168 valve, and the guy that I got this motor from said there was a cam in it. So I don't know if it's because of the cam, or I don't know. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna stand here and tell any of you guys that I'm an engine management professional, because I don't know much about engine management. You give me a welder and some metal, I can build some stuff. That's what I'm good at. That's what I do. So I'm not gonna call him. I'm gonna email him, see what he says. I'd like to get it figured out because I put all this time into it and money. I want it to run the best it can. So anyways, that's that. Some other things I did get done to it. I did put another alternator on it. I didn't put a GM alternator on it. This is just a regular remanufactured 168 valve alternator. The reason why I did this alternator is for two reasons. First reason is, one, I'm not running a winch, I'm not running a light bar, I'm not running any other accessories, so I don't need the extra amperage or output or whatever you want to call that. Another thing I like about this alternator is the Samurai. This is a stock Samurai plug. It plugs right in, so there's no wiring or anything like that. You just pretty much plug it in and it's ready to go. Which, this is where I lost motivation on working on this thing. Got this alternator in, and I plugged it in, I jumped in it, and I went to start it, and then, well, before I even started it, because I wanted to check it to make sure it was putting, I'm charging the battery, and as soon as I jumped in it, all the lights are on, which, I mean, I could probably show you. See if I can get this. So I guess I have some sort of electrical issue, which it's getting backfed, which sucks because I thought this would be plug and play. So okay, I plugged it in. Yeah, see, the key's off. So the key's still off and all my lights come on. So I got to figure that out. So that's kind of why what made me lose motivation on it, because it's not like, hey, let's replace this alternator and get it charging the battery. No, it's not that simple, because when you buy projects, that's what happens sometimes. Like when I pulled the diesel motor out, I noticed this. I'm pretty sure I showed this in the previous video, but I'll still show it to you again, which is here. If you see all these wires, looks like maybe when they were putting the diesel in it, it swung back and hit all these wires back here. So I'm gonna go through all these. I bought connectors for them, which I'll show you the connectors. They're over here. I picked these up off of, I forget what website, but I saw a little ad on Instagram. They're supposedly like heat shrink, but they have solder in the center, and then supposedly on the ends it's some sort of adhesive or something that makes it a watertight seal. So I bought them. So I'm gonna redo all them with these and make sure all the color code and wires right. So then I got all that right. Another thing that made me lose motivation, I went to put the tank in it, and these, I don't know if it's this one, but my buddy bought tank straps because he was gonna mount these well, I should say a buddy of a buddy, he was gonna mount tanks on his trailer to have spares. So he had these extra straps, so I got them off him, and I guess he got them from Amazon. But if you look at them, they're not, I mean, there it looks round for some reason, or maybe this isn't the right one. I don't know, I think this might be it. But anyways, you put them on the tank and you tighten them down as tight as you can get them, and on the one side, I think it's on this side or somewhere, there's like a gap like this, like it's not wrapping the whole way around it. So when you put them in both of them, the tank doesn't sit right inside. I guess if I bolt these down, the tank would sit in there all cattywampus. So I kind of, I don't know, I'm just gonna figure out and make my own. So that's another reason why I lost motivation on it, because I was hoping just to throw them in, bolt them down, and be done. But that would be too simple. So yeah, I've been having a bunch of people asking me about rear bumpers, which I have rear bumpers made. I made one for a guy. I have all the drawings saved. I just need to cut it all back out and then make sure it all fits, which there's a few things that I want to change on it to make it a little easier to assemble. And yes, this is probably gonna be a DIY kit, so I got to get them done. I was gonna start working on them before I started this other project, but I don't have any 3/16 metal, so I can't, I didn't work on it. And I'm not just gonna go buy one sheet of 3/16 because they charge me a lot more if I buy one piece instead of like a quantity. So when I need 1/4 inch and 3/8, I'm just gonna add one of them to my order to get one and start trying to figure out the rear bumpers. So yeah, I need a drink. I talked a lot, but anyways, I'll get a drink on the way up here. But anyways, that's it for the tin top. Actually, scratch that. I did pick this up, cowl, so I can fix the hood where the hood bolts in, as you can see there. So I got that. My plan's to cut that out and cut this one out because it's not nice anyways. It's messed up. You can see the dent there, and there's some dents on the other side of this too. So it has some dents on it. I picked it up for 70 bucks. I said, why not? I can cut that out and put it in there and hopefully make it look like it was never messed up. But then again, I'm not gonna paint this so you'll know something was done there, but whatever. But now that's it. Well, so that's where I got on my tin top. That's where she sits at right now. It still needs shocks. It still needs coolant lines for the turbo. I mean, I still need to do I want to redo the line down there that goes into the oil pan. I want to do like a 45. So yeah, I think I covered everything. It runs like shit. It doesn't run for fuck. I don't know. It's a big turd. Big fucking turd. So, I mean, that's it for the tin top. I mean, if you want, you can hang out a little longer and I can show you my other project that I'm working on, because it's, I mean, I do fabrication, so why not, right? So anyways, let's go check out this other project.
I mean, so far it's turning out pretty decent. I still gotta do the roof bars, which are gonna come up to here and then back on both sides. I gotta do that yet. I still gotta do a brace on the B-pillar. See if I can show you back here. I wanna do something like,
I mean, here's the project that I've been working on. It's not done yet. It still needs welded. It still needs a few more bars put in. But anyways, I might as well just show it to you because, well, it's something I'm working on. So let's check it out. Here she is. I mean, so far it's turning out pretty decent. I still got to do the roof bars, which are going to come up to here and then back on both sides. I got to do that yet. I still got to do a brace on the B-pillar. See if I can show you back here. I want to do something like here and then maybe down and then up. I'm going to do something there maybe. Or I might do something from like this part here and then down to here maybe. I don't know. I didn't figure it out yet. So that's why I didn't get it done yet. Been just trying to stand back and look at it and see what I can envision and see how I want the final product to look like. So yeah, I mean, this is what I've been working on. Been building a cage for my razor. I don't know. It's just something else I'd like to get in the market. Kind of like building cages for them and, I don't know, custom stuff. I mean, the bumper turned out pretty good, I think. I feel like it's going to look pretty good. Pretty sweet. The tubing is 1 3/4 120 wall. I did try. My plan originally was to use 095 wall, 1 3/4, but I tried to do a roll because I have a roll bender, and I tried to roll the tubing first and then put the bends in it. So it's like, I don't know, it's one constant bend and it's always flowing. But dude, I probably tried like 6 times, which I'll show you the fucked up pieces I messed up. I think I probably wasted like 2 or 3 sticks, but hey man, sometimes you gotta mess stuff up to try to get practice in because, well, it's not like someone else is gonna pay me to practice. So, I mean, there she is. I'll do like a little walk around. I'll show you some of my joints. I mean, this is a good one. I will show you my worst one here. This is not my worst one. I'm just showing some of the joints, but I will show you my bad one. I mean, I'm trying to get the nicest fitment as possible because my plan was to try to practice TIG welding this one together because I never TIG welded a cage. So my plan was to get the gaps, well, tight as I can. This one is the worst one. I mean, if you can see it or not, it's kind of hard to see because it's kind of dark underneath there, but that's the worst one. It's not that bad. It's probably like an 1/8 inch. I mean, as you can see, I did tack it right here, which is no problem, but that's the worst notch that I did. I could have redid it, but I'm running out of tubing because I fucked up so many times on the other pieces. So, like, the back's tight. It's just when I notch for that piece there on the other side, I messed up. Here's some more. I mean, these look funny. These look funny just because of how it's coming in on an angle. I actually cut the tubing on an angle and then let it slide up in there. I mean, I'm not perfect. I try my hardest to get them perfect, but I don't know. I try. So yeah, I mean, that's what I've pretty much been working on. I mean, I'll show you my pieces that I messed up. Here's all the pieces that I messed up. What is it, like 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I thought I did 6. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, so I messed up 5 of them using this thing, which I'm trying to sell it because I'm not really a fan of it. Can't wait for it to be finished though. Maybe try to sell it and see if I can get someone to buy it maybe. I don't know. Could always use more money, but I don't know. That's my video. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.